First, let's create a new object. Click the New Object button in the Hierarchy window. Then rename it to Floor. Add a Sprite Renderer component to it. And assign a floor texture from the one you prepared. In the Draw mode option, select Tiled and adjust the sprite size. Also, check the Sprite Box Collider option. Now we can click the Save button, then Play to test the collision. Play mode opens as a new game window, so I close it using Alt plus F4. Now we can copy the floor object with Ctrl plus C and Ctrl plus V. Flip it on the Y-axis by clicking Flip Y, and move it up using the Position parameter in the GameObject component. Now we'll create the walls in the same way. The Sorting Layer and Order in Layer parameters determine the rendering order of sprites, which sprites appear on top of others. You can speed up parameter adjustment by dragging while holding Alt. Don't forget to check the Sprite Box Collider option so the character doesn't fall through the object's texture. Let's add decorative elements without the Sprite Box Collider parameter. Now we can save our progress and see how our map looks. Now let's organize the structure of our objects in the hierarchy. Next, let's create global lighting. I'll make a separate object for this in the scene called System. Let's add an effect to make the flowers glow. To do this, we'll create several objects with the Light Source component. Let's set up a spawner to summon enemy waves. NPC Spawner allows configuring, for wave mode, 1. Time interval between waves. 2. Which mobs to spawn in each wave. 3. Set spawn points. Insert object IDs. Now let's create spawn points for the mobs. Assign a unique ID to each object that should serve as an NPC spawn point. If you encounter hierarchy bugs, save and reload the project. These bugs will be fixed in future updates. Now we can check if the spawner works in-game. Let's add a vending machine to the game. Bind the vending machine to the spawner. To disable it during enemy waves, by insert unique ID of objects. We can also set spawn points for the player. If there's more than one, a random one will be chosen. Now let's set the background for the map. You can set the sorting layer to background and the order in layer to -1000 so that the sprite appears behind all other sprites, or set the sorting layer to parallax background instead. Use the foreground sorting layer for objects that need to render on top of everything else, including the player and NPCs. Set the visible only in editor parameter for textures that the player shouldn't see, and we can test the map.